Alright, welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we are holding a one-shot in Solynod Hex. We're kind of testing our systems to see if Jumpgate is more agreeable or less agreeable than the Legacy version of Roll20. Which I've got a pretty good feeling that it's going to be more agreeable because they've made a lot of improvements on GPU sync. Especially with animated tokens. So we're gonna run one shot in my biggest map in the game. It's 500 by 500 squares, and it's in Nervia City. So that is the Greyhawk City of Solynod Hex. Essentially, it's the main place to be. That's where it's at, baby. That's like the London of the world. Yep. Players at this time. Oh, and today's session is sponsored by our generous pledges, patrons and donors. Thank you very much for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting and, you know, my new computer and a bunch of token packs and stuff without you. Thank you so much, patrons and donors. And also I want to mention that today we have officially switched back to Wounded Warrior Project because we completed our $100 goal of $100 on the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I know I said I was going to go to $100 on Wounded Warrior Project, but we were already at 71. So I jacked up the goal to $500. So I think it'll probably take a couple years to get to there. Oh, and quick shout out to Thaco Tuesday. They have resubscribed with Prime. Subscribed for 31 months total so far. So thank you very much, Thaco Tuesday. All right. And at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 322 points to your player character, because today would have been Solynod Hex session 322. And what do we have over here? What's going on? We got a bunch of tokens that are off screen. Hold on a second. Okay. So this is the cool thing about Jumpgate is like tokens that just kind of disappear in the Legacy game. Jumpgate will actually show them. So here is a token that's blank right here, and yeah, here's another one that's blank. I can't tell who it's for. Nymarth the Bright. Okay, that's a player character from like 7 years ago. Okay, so I'll put your oh, there's something else on the G. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be there. All right, that's the other players that are on hiatus right now. Okay, so we're gonna copy these, and then the cool thing about Jumpgate is I can designate this as the party. So I'm gonna define party. So that's the party there, and I don't actually have to copy now. I can just switch the map over, go to Panoplia West, Nervia City, move the party ribbon, and da, 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 da. Okay, it's loading for me. And it has completely loaded for me now. I'm actually scrolling, panning and scanning. Okay, is anyone having issues with it loading?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Still loading for me.
Okay.
Still loading for me
well.
too.
Just black for me.
Yeah, it's completely black for me too.
Okay, I'm going to turn on, just make sure daylight mode is on. Dynamic lighting, daylight mode on. Save settings. I'm going to refresh.
My browser says it is leaving a voicemail for Cthulhu.
Mine says randomizing dice rolls. And then in parentheses,
Yeah.
sort of.
Looks
Pretty
like mine's
true.
loaded, but I don't see the characters, so I don't know where we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't pasted them in. I'm refreshing. As soon as I turned on daylight, my screen went white.
Of course. The sun was in your eyes.
Yeah.
You turned daylight on.
Yeah. Those of us who live in the dark are like,
It burns.
yeah,
It freezes.
yeah. My precious. So I figured out how Rhiannon could soothe the guy when we get there, the main bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the South Park episode with Cartman doing Coons and Friends?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he summons Cthulhu, and he's wearing like a raccoon outfit. But remember in those old Looney Tune cartoons where the cat would get up there on Spike's back and like fluff his back and stuff, and he'd start smiling. And then
Oh,
it'd
the kitten.
turn around and look. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Rihanna could do that to maybe Cthulhu, and maybe he'd be cool.
And just a little bit of kneading, and that'll calm them down.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little
Just
bit
kinda,
of
you know,
little bit of biscuits will do the trick.
Yep.
yeah, and he needs a coffee too. A lot of people are grumpy till they have their coffee.
Right when he wakes up.
Yep.
Perhaps that's what the call is for his coffee.
Ah, very true.
Hey,
He's looking
no
for
talking
like
to me
the
until I've
best
had
in
my
the
coffee.
universe.
Hello, DoorDash.
Where is some damn coffee?
I made some Starbucks real quick. You got that pumpkin shit.
Oh. Ah,
He's still hungover from the bar mitzvah.
there you go.
Oh, Lord.
Or he
Hmm.
might need the hair of the dog that bit him.
So I've got black screen.
So do I. Hell.
I do also.
Like my loading. Oh, I zoomed out, and okay, something's happening.
Yeah, but if your screen has loaded, if you can find the scroller, if you scroll all the way at the bottom, you can see some color.
Blue.
Let's see, maybe I have.
Color.
You can see like the South Bridge.
Area City. Daylight mode, 100%. Explorer mode is off. Update vision and token drop off. Dynamic lighting on. GM darkness opacity 100%. Maybe I'll flip that down to 50-ish. And then save settings and we'll see what happens. There it is. Okay. Alright. So it is loaded for me and everything is normal-ish. I did find some settings that kind of tone down the graphics sync of dynamic lighting. And it's in, I think, the graphics section of settings. And it was light texture resolution. There's a drop down. And I put it on low. So when it shows darkness lines, they look like it has saw teeth. It's not like, you know, a high resolution line. It's really grainy, but it cuts down on computation time for the GPU. And then there's image texture resolution. I put that down to medium. So it looks like someone dropped out of the table. Or is that someone coming back? Yeah, it looks like we
Yeah,
have
it was
everyone.
me. I had to reload.
Okay. Is that because the page wouldn't load?
No, it's because I was changing those settings you mentioned.
Oh, okay. So the page did load.
Yep.
Okay, so
Mine has not.
yours is not. Okay.
No, sir.
It's still being a booger and saying it can't completely load, but it's working.
Okay.
I'm convinced some of these computers are sentient. Unless you buy them things occasionally, they get mad and start, messing up and stuff.
Yeah. So I right-clicked and was able to place the party, and it's like constructing the party right now. Like one token at a time. So slowly adding tokens. Boop, boop,
Being
boop.
teleported there.
Yeah, it's like stacking them up too. So it's not, it doesn't keep the same formation that we had.
Finally!
Your page
Hey, here
There it went.
Okay.
we go.
Okay, so you guys are here. Oh, I can't shift ping yet because it's constructing the party. Okay, looks like the party's been constructed. So I'll shift ping everybody to looks like someone has moved their tokens.
Yeah, I grabbed my party.
Okay. And I'm unable to shift ping everyone.
Ooh.
There, okay, there's a ping. I think that's a shift ping because now nothing's moving. Nope. Can everyone see their tokens at least?
Not yet.
Not yet. Has your page loaded?
It's still saying that it's non-responsive and I need to wait.
Okay.
Oh. There's two young somehow.
Really? I'm seeing
Yeah, I just dragged one away, and there's another one.
weird.
Do you not see? Let's see.
Can you
There's
select
one
both?
in this group,
Yeah.
and yeah, and there's one I just moved over here.
Oh. I don't see that one.
Should I delete that one then? That you can't see?
Yeah.
I'm loaded in now.
Okay. Well, I can use the ruler. Yeah, I just can't shift ping you guys to this location. it's not letting me shift ping. I can regular ping. Okay, so I'm just going to clear the turn order, and we'll use the time that's currently on there, which is 8:38 a.m., January the 19th. And then, who has not found their tokens?
I haven't.
Okay, so
Yeah, mine are kind of stuck in this pile. Some of them.
they won't move here. Let me see if I can move some of them. I think there's a lot of them stacked up there, so you won't be. I think you have to lasso your tokens and then move them out of the pile, but I'll slowly be able to unstack it. I'm unstacking it right now. There's a lot of tokens stacked up right there. I don't think I'm going to use that feature from now on, the define party and place party. Okay, they're all unstacked now. All right, so let me see if I can shift ping it. And yeah, I don't see, it's not like pinging when I try to do a shift ping. And I'm actually holding the left mouse button for the ping, and it like shuts off all the animations. It's weird. And then when I let go, they start moving again. So I'm gonna right click focus ping, I guess. There. Now is everyone able to see their tokens?
Yes.
Yep.
Is there anyone who does not see their tokens? Okay, and are they moving?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have your animations turned on. All right, so now that everyone's able to access their settings, I'm just going to reiterate in my settings. If you go down to the graphics section of settings, there's a couple past the check boxes. There are some drop downs. There's one called lighting texture resolution, and if you turn that to low, it's going to make a lot of stuff easier for your GPU. And then also down below that, there's image texture resolution. If you put it on low, everything's going to look kind of blurry, but you might need to, depending on your GPU. I have mine set to medium right now. And I think I'm just going to keep it there because, to me, these graphics look normal with medium. So, and then the next one down is nameplate and bars settings. I have mine set to hide on pan/zoom, which is the suggested default, but you can go to oh, okay, it only goes up from there. So yeah, suggested default is probably the best setting for a low-end GPU, and that's the setting that I'm using because I don't want to see everyone's name, honestly, when I'm panning around and stuff like that. I just want to see it when I'm hovering over the token. I can see everyone's name and green bar and all that stuff. Okay. All right, so if everyone could please roll base size initiative for their player character. So Shinzo, the way you do that is, let's see, is your token? Okay, yeah, I see your token. So you click on your token, and then up at the top of the screen, there should be a button for initiative. And then your character is a medium-sized creature, so you're going to want to scroll down to medium, I think it's called medium base size on the drop-down. And then just kind of click on that and then spam enter because you won't have any adjustments to that. And what that does is it's going to show every player character on the turn order tracker so that we can actually take turns and roleplay and do stuff. So that's kind of the suggested action in the Dungeon Master's Guide, is to somehow take cyclic turns between all the players in AD&D 2nd Edition. So that's kind of how I use the turn order tracker, even outside of combat, to conduct the passage of time and actions and movement. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just waiting on. We got Lily's waiting on Ovac, and then Shandrak, you can still roll medium size for the Mighty Servant because your pilot is technically medium.
Okay. Sorry. I tried to click one of the settings you suggested to medium, and that it made my Roll20 reload, so it's still reloading right now.
Okay. I will roll initiative for you then, while your thing reloads. So medium.
Mine's doing the same thing.
Okay. And then after that reloads, it should load faster, and yeah, better, I guess. All right, so just gonna sort the tracker, and first up we have Tenzi. So it's just a run-of-the-mill day. You guys are on your downtime. And no current quests or whatever. You've come back to Enervia to essentially recuperate and like, identify items and whatnot from your latest adventure. And that's about it. The premise of the one shot.
Did we want to do like introductions to Shinzo?
No,
Or
not
save
yet.
that for
Not yet.
Okay.
We'll do that in the main game next week.
Okay, gotcha.
And I have noticed if you keep the zoom kind of close in, you'll get the page unresponsive warning a lot less. So the further